Who's that backpacking puppy? How you doing? Good afternoon. It has been a while since I've talked to the camera. Well, if you don't know me, I'm Oliver. When I was doing my AZT videos, I was known as Chuckles. And I'm going back out on trail. This time in Canada with my dog and my wife. My dog over here. There he is. Watson's got his backpack on. And my wife is coming up in a moment. We're going to be hiking on the Epinette Trail system in Spruce Woods Provincial Park in Manitoba. I can't really say it's near our new home, but it's close to our new home. So we're going to check it out, and it's a lovely fall day. I believe it's September 11th today or 12th, and overcast, a little bit smoky, but perfect hiking temperature. So super excited to just get back out on the trail, listen to the birds, and put some miles on my shoes.
Hey everyone, we are at Epinette Creek Trailhead in Spruce Woods Provincial Park.
In Manitoba.
In Manitoba. This is a short one, just one we can fit in before the end of the year. Oliver has got his camera with him today. I've got my camera with me, and we're going to put our footage together and see what we can show you about this particular little park.
So happy to be hiking again with my wife.
So a little bit about the trail as we're starting right here. We're going to follow this half and follow this half and one of these halves, and we're going to go all the way around, looking at stopping here at Tamarack tonight. Or unless we were really making some speed, we'll just keep going. But then we will follow one of these routes and go over here to Jackfish Lake Cabin before Saturday night. We'll stay there, and then Sunday we'll go back the whole way to our car.
Tapping ourselves out on the last day. It's perfect.
Yes. Then we can go have a shower when we get home and rest. All right, let's go.
What? Some of the rolling terrain we're experiencing. These are sandy, dune-like eskers. Part of the glacial topology of the area. It's an interesting little amble. The plan that we have for this trip is Epinette Creek area has a total of about 42 kilometers of trails. So that's about 27 miles. So we're gonna cover that over 2.5 days, meaning that I'm not even coming close to the kind of miles that I put on per day when I was on the Arizona Trail this spring. But that's good. I'm kind of enjoying the chill pace, being able to just take it easy, not think about how far I need to get today. Just moving along at whatever speed, enjoying the trees, the sounds of the wildlife, especially being in Manitoba here. It's the first time I've lived somewhere where there are wild oak trees. I'll show you behind me here. this thing turning yellow? That's an oak tree. Being a Western Canadian boy, we don't have a lot of oaks out there. Lots of aspen, lots of spruce, which they're all over the place here too. But not oak trees. So this is neat. Seeing their dark green leaves against the brighter green aspens that are all starting to yellow. And apparently there are bears out here. I've seen at least one pile of scat so far that was relatively fresh, still had flies on it. Might be a couple days old. The person over at the park gift shop said that they haven't really been a problem here, so hopefully we won't have any negative encounters. I'd be very surprised if we did. I think I forgot to bring a bear spray. Ha!
We're currently 0.6 away from the first cabin. So there's been a couple of these alternate route signs that point towards the cabin, but we're going to take the regular route this direction. Trail's been pretty well marked so far. These little yellow signs help you know that you're also still on the trail, but I mean, how can you not tell you're still on the trail? It is very nice and cruisy just to walk on down.
Well, here we are at stage one. Stage one complete. First cabin. Look at this. Sophisticated park. We got recycling back here. We got trash up here. We got water pump. The cabins are not really great for summertime use. Apparently there's a problem with mice. So they recommend not camping in those. But look at this. Backcountry bathroom. Fire pit. A bench and a picnic table to party at. And here comes Cheryl.
Oh, look at this. We have made it in just under 30 minutes to the very first cabin. Look at that. How nice. Okay, let's show you inside. Lifespan 50 years. So not much to it. It's got a little seating area, benches, because really these are kind of warming stations for going at different times of the year, like winter. So, we should fill this up. And the maps. And the stove, keep you warm. Some dill beans. Got a well. And it's not portable. So, we can filter it. Here we go. On to the next part. that way is a parking lot. And over here is the Cedar Loop, which is just kind of a self-contained inner loop. And then over here is where we're heading, the Tamarack Loop. We've got deer tracks. Oh dear. And we have stumbled upon a little creek. How pretty! Look at that. Whew. So far so good. We've been hiking for an hour and we've covered 3.6 kilometers. We're just taking it nice and slow. I mean, Oliver did his big hike this year and this is the first time I've been able to get out since we've been moving and between work and all that. So, you know, I'm just happy to do this little stroll. We don't have to rush to get anywhere. We're just taking our time. So, here we go.
Looks like Epinette Creek has some beavers living on it. They've been building some good damage. Check this out. See these prints? It's a beaver. And you can tell exactly what they were here to do. Look at that. Getting some dinner. So, really lovely trails in here, but they're kind of controlling. See, this side has a big like no entry sign. And then over here, this way to the cabin. Both of them go to the cabin. So they really want you to walk these loops in a counterclockwise direction.
There's little acorns on the ground. There's hundreds of them. Whew, this is a pretty spot. Lovely.
Watson, sit.
There we go.
Oh.
Lie down, relax. Yeah.
Needs a drink.
You work so hard. You happy watching?
Look at all this loose fur. Oh, Watson. Watson. Look at this.
People are going to think something happened to some poor animal out there.
Oh my goodness, Watson.
Don't fall down.
It looks even clumpier now.
So what have you been thinking about with the trail so far? What do you think?
It's an easy stroll.
Mm-hmm.
The light rain that we had earlier when we started, though,
The misty stuff?
it left the grass damp, and now it almost feels like I'm getting a blister on my big toe on my left foot. So I'll have to check that out when we get to the end.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Nothing difficult.
Lots of ups and downs,
Yeah.
which is nice. Breaks up the monotony.
Yeah. You don't have to really watch your feet. There's nothing to trip on, really. I'll just watch. I'll probably just trip now just to...
Can't complain about the maintenance, that's for sure.
Yeah, no,
Very well maintained trail.
that's for sure. We have come across plenty of bear scat. This is probably one of the biggest ones we found. But yeah, it's really around. Still black bears, not the grizzlies.
What's that up ahead? There's a water pump. That means we must be at our next cabin, which will be where we stop for the night. And there are tents here. A number of people hanging out. Here we go.
I was looking at that trail that runs along there, and then took a couple more steps, and there's actually a water pump up here, which tells us that there is most likely the cabin right here. We knew we were close. Well, and there's tents already. We will be joining others today.
Prevent forest fires. A good advice. Wonderful advice. We're settling down for our evening meal now. I got some Hungarian goulash going on, which is vegetarian. I'm very put out about that.
He hates vegetarian.
And you've got your favorite.
I always have a pad thai when we are camping.
And it is not vegetarian.
It's not vegetarian, but it's not my favorite pad thai. My pad thai favorite is from Happy Yak. And this one's Alpine Air, and it's just not the same.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And you can see we brought along our bear cans, which isn't really that popular in Canada, but we brought them anyways. Easy to not have to worry about food in the bush.
And mice.
And mice. No mice are getting into these cans. And it can hold the dog food because Watson's a hungry boy. Right,
He
Watson?
ate dinner already.
Yeah, he already had his dinner. Now he's watching for squirrels. He's got to find the squirrels. Anyways, as for the day, it was a good day. Nice beginning to the trip. We covered around 10 kilometers or so. So a nice short afternoon. We didn't really hit the trail until after 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's probably closer to 2. And then pulled in here around 4:30, which was nice to really be able to set up camp without having to worry about being exhausted and dead on my feet. So there's that. Maybe this short day hiking stuff isn't that bad. Maybe I don't need to do long 30-mile days.
Woohoo!
Like some psychopaths I know coming into Flagstaff. Jeez. Anyways, they know who they are. But we won't even talk about whose idea it was. Anyways, today, a little bit of cloudy, a little bit of moisture coming out of the sky. I don't know what the forecast is supposed to be tomorrow. Do you remember?
The weather has changed since I last looked at it because it was supposed to be thunderstorming this afternoon last I looked. And it thunderstormed yesterday instead.
So we may be in luck. It may just be kind of cloudy and overcast tonight, and tomorrow may be sunny. As long as it stays under 25, I'm pretty happy.
And doesn't think that we're in Shiloh, Israel.
Yeah, Every time we asked Google what the weather was like in Shiloh, which is the closest kind of weather station to this spot, it kept on looking up Shiloh, Israel. So yeah, it's hot over there. It's not that hot here. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice night, and tomorrow should be a good day. It's a little bit humid, but I mean, it's bearable because it's not ridiculously hot. So yeah. Any last words?
I am hungry. I am going to eat, and I will show you our tents later.
Ooh, you're gonna get a tour. See ya.
All right. So this is our setup for the night. I'm in here with Watson, so he can have a space. And then Oliver's over here in his one-person tent. What do you think, Watson? How has the trail been for you today?
It's been great.
Awesome. Yeah. This is where we are.
Did you show them my water bowl yet? You should show them my water bowl.